Okay, so last time when we were looking at the Easter story, we had finished on Good Friday when Jesus took all of the broken love things to the cross and he made them go away there when he died. And now people need to be sorry to Jesus and their hearts need to feel sorry. And Jesus takes all of the broken love things away from us so that we can be close to God and show love again. After Jesus had died on the cross, the next day, on the Saturday, his body was taken down and his body was put into a special tomb. And there it was, laid to rest. Now, Jesus' special friends were feeling quite sad because they hadn't really understood why this had to happen and they were feeling very worried and upset about it. One of Jesus' very special friends, she was called Mary Magdalene, and she came to the garden where Jesus' tomb was. And as she was walking along, she actually passed somebody in the garden, but she didn't really look at who it was. She kept going all the way to the tomb. But when she got to the tomb, she noticed that it was empty. And inside, there was no body that belonged to Jesus, but there were two angels. And the angels said to her that Jesus was no longer dead. He wasn't here, but he was alive. And so Mary turned and she realised that the person that she had passed in the garden that she thought was the gardener was actually Jesus. Wow. She could not believe it and she could not wait to go and tell her special friends and Jesus' special friends the good news that Jesus was no longer in the tomb. He was alive and he had a new body, but it was definitely Jesus because his body had gone and he was alive. Now, the Easter cross where Jesus died sometimes looks like this. But because Jesus didn't stay dead, lots of people decorate their crosses to look beautiful like this. Because it isn't a sad time when we think about Jesus dying on the cross anymore, because we know that Jesus has conquered death, which means that he didn't stay dead, that he became alive again. And that's the promise that God gives to all of the people who follow Jesus. He gives us a promise that all of the people, even if they're people that have shown broken love, when they change their ways to show love again, they can live in a new world with God in heaven. And that's called God's kingdom. And so the Easter story finishes in a very happy and hopeful way because Jesus dying on the cross and rising again was the best news ever for all of God's people to know that one day they will get to live in a world in God's kingdom is happy and is full of love and everybody is peaceful and joyful and there's no broken love. Broken love has gone forever. And so on Easter Day, people celebrate. They celebrate this good news. And Jesus says that it is other people who follow Jesus' job to go and spread the good news and tell people all about God's love and about God's kingdom.